Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with episode 5 of 1899. In the last episode, a riot started because of the death of Ada and many other people. Some of the crew and some of the passengers decided that, they wanted answers. They wanted to go to their destination. The crew wanted to, follow the orders of the company, but the captain, didn't. He had other things in mind, and because of that, because of this discrepancy between their wishes, people riot and they wanted answers. Unfortunately, they thought that the answers to their problem was the boy that was on Prometheus. They started to see him as this evil person, like the devil, and the only solution was to get rid of them. So they threw him overboard. Even if the kid, kind of accepted his fate, but I believe it's because, he knew that nothing would happen to him. And it didn't. He appeared in a beam of light inside one of the cabinets from Cerberus, which I don't know, but it seems really familiar. He was locked in the same cabinet in the same room, but on Prometheus. That's I mean, I'm happy, because it would have been a shame for him to just die like that without answer. So Cerberus is back to its original course after the whole thing with disappearing and appearing. Because apparently, yes, Prometheus is not connected to it anymore, but it was Cerberus that disappeared from one place and, jumped to its original course. So in a way, I think I was right. But yeah, I can't wait to see this episode and the next, of course. But I have a feeling that people that chose to side with the captain, and even the captain, will be a bit scared of the kid now as well, because in their mind it's not a normal thing to do, being thrown overboard in the water, thinking that he's gonna drown, and in the next second just appears. So cool. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this. I'm really starting to believe that the ship is not a ship. I don't know. Can be a coincidence that the number she remembers in that room that she was locked is the same. Wow. It's the same as the her cabin room.
They threw him off the goddamn railing. There's no way someone survives that. And yet here he is. How is that possible?
Get him out!
This is repeating. The things that happen on Prometheus are happening on Cerberus. The kid and Daniel are looking for something. And maybe this is their tries. I don't know how to say that. But they tried on Prometheus, didn't work. And now they are trying on Cerberus. And it was him that sent the message, the coordinates to Prometheus to be found and, try again.
Wie lang weg von Land?
Too far.
4 Tage. Vielleicht 3.
Was werden die mit uns machen, wenn wir ankommen? Auf Meuterei steht die Todesstrafe.
Retfærdighed er altid på de overlevendes side. Lyset vil altid sejre. Vi kommer ikke til at overgive os. Selv hvis det betyder flere tab.
Altid anderledes end os andre. Hun var aldrig bange for mor. Du ved, hun er syg. De stemmer, hun hører, de er ikke Guds stemme. Hun har skabt sin egen verden. Sin egen sandhed. Vi er bare fuldt med hende. Men at høre stemmer er ikke et tegn på Gud. Det er et tegn på galskab.
Hvad hvis hun har ret?
Tror du helt ærligt, alt det her er Guds vilje? Du hjalp hende med at slå den dreng ihjel.
Var det ikke fordi, du ikke har slået nogen ihjel før?
Det var noget andet. Du lovede mig, at vi ville forlade dem, så snart vi kom til Amerika med Ada.
Hvad laver du?
Og jeg skulle have gjort det for lang tid siden.
Est-ce que t'as été un jour amoureux de moi?
Tout est tellement facile pour toi. De tout ce qu'il te faut. Tu te rends pas compte à quel point les autres galèrent pour arriver à ton niveau?
Alors tout ça c'était un mensonge. T'es pas lieutenant. Ton père n'a jamais eu de terre.
Tu veux savoir si j'ai été amoureux de toi? Tous les matins, je me réveille en espérant ne plus l'être. Tu me rappelles sans cesse ce que je peux pas avoir. Une fille. L'amour. Toi.
Hey, ikke skyd! Du må ikke skyde. Jeg er for hjælp. I kan finde mig, jeg må da stoppe. Hvad er der derinde?
What the fuck? It was the kid.
That was you, wasn't it? Did that thing do this?
Okay.
Ah, it's Silent Hill. Now I got it.
Do you know her? I was just offering my help. Where's she? I don't know! Where is she?
Hey,
Tell me!
stop this! Stop!
I've no idea how any of this is possible. But what I do know is that all of this is not our only problem. They've been firing the furnaces full speed since yesterday. If they keep going like that, we run out of coal in the next 2 days. We'll be lost in the ocean. We need to ration the coal until we find land.
He's right.
Det lyder som et ord.
Eh?
Faites quoi?
She's like hypnotized. They're not jumping overboard, right? Not him. I got chills. That image. I thought that he won't talk because of that.
I can't tell you. You'll have to ask the creator.
But who are they exactly?
Hvor Christa?
Well, you got your wish.
Hvor Christa?
Han sprang. Jeg kunne ikke redde ham. De springer alle sammen over bord. Alle sammen!
Ooh, that's so trippy. That black square, it's so trippy.
You shouldn't have done that. It knows we're here now.
We've never made it this far. Maybe it will work this time.
What do you mean this time? How many times you've tried?
You brought her here?
Beside the Prometheus.
She didn't remember.
We don't have much time. I need to stop this before they sink the ship. I need you to stay here for a while, all right? He won't find you. I promise. Attends-toi!
Attends-toi. Qu'est-ce que tu fous, bordel? Bute-moi qu'on en finisse.
Pourquoi tu fais ça? Pourquoi tu fais ça?
Because he's afraid you're gonna
J'essaie de te sauver la vie.
jump overboard. Sink ship.
I'm one of the engineers from the ship company.
What does that thing even do, anyway? Who did you say you were again?
It doesn't matter.
What was that?
This is too advanced technology for 1899.
I think you should leave.
Why?
I don't want to hurt you. Just leave.
It's gonna be a problem.
You're one of them. You're a wolf. Stay away from me.
Well,
You don't understand.
you came to him, but
Don't turn that thing on. Everything will start again.
so after all, they're not dead. They were shut down. That's why there was no injury or anything visible on Ada and the rest. But who is? It's Daniel. Did Daniel told that? I know, I'm sure Ada happened, but what about the rest?
Where is it? Where did you hide it?
It's her father behind all this.
How did I get here? How is this possible? Where is Kieran?
Eh?
What have you done with him? Where is my brother?
Kieran.
all the right questions.
Kieran is her brother. So who is Harry? father is looking for the boy.
Maura Franklin, that's not the name I was born with. Franklin is my mother's maiden name. I was born Maura
Singleton, yeah.
As in the company that bought the ships.
Henry Singleton was my father. I think that this is some kind of experiment. My father devoted his life to the study of human behavior. He's obsessed with understanding the brain and all its functions. I'm sure he did something to these ships to study the passengers on board.
It's a simulation.
Henry. It's addressed to your father.
It's short for Henriette, my middle name. It's what my brother used to call me. When we were children, we didn't really get along. My father didn't try to hide that he preferred me over my brother. About 4 months ago, he contacted me. He wanted to meet me at the docks in Southampton. He was very secretive. He said he found out something about our father. I went and waited for him, but he never showed up. And then I learned that one day earlier, the Prometheus, one of the ships my father bought, had left that same dock.
It's a goddamn simulation. This is my final thought.
How is this possible? We're on a ship.
Are you?
How does the whole landscape fit inside a ship?
This isn't the only one. There's another shaft just beneath my bed.
Ich habe versucht, die Reederei zu kontaktieren. Sie haben das hier zurückgeschickt. Der Captain hat recht. Wir müssen den Kurs ändern. Zurück nach Europa. Was ist das?
He has one as
Das
well.
noch irgendeine Bedeutung hat.
Is he her brother? Or the ones that I'm guessing her father at this point. He's the boss. Just gave her a remote and for some reason is helping him.
How can any of this be real?
You think this is some kind of dream?
I think I found out before, but he somehow made me forget again.
He made you forget.
I remember being a doctor at a mental hospital, but he somehow tries to make me believe I was a patient instead.
That list. Your name on it. It's not the only strange thing on there.
It's his name too.
This is my signature. I don't know how any of this is possible. But I think I was the captain of the Prometheus.
I love the soundtrack. It's so eerie and unsettling, and it's so matching to the craziness of the show.
Sir, we just received an alert from Project Kerberos.
Kerberos.
Jeremy doesn't have much more time. He needs to bring me the boy.
So that was a thing. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was something. Again, I have no idea where to start from. I'm gonna start kind of with the things less complicated, in a way. A lot of people from the crew and the passengers, when they heard this noise, they were acting like they were hypnotized, and their goal was to jump overboard. People that, or at least I wasn't familiar, from the crew and the passengers, but also two people that I was quite surprised to see them jumping overboard. And it's such a shame, honestly. First one was Ling Yi's mother. And okay. It's not that I was hoping for like a not necessarily redemption, but like a closure with her. But I was definitely surprised seeing Cressor jumping overboard. I honestly feel so sorry for him, cause he had no closure. He was a gay man, but or at least I felt that he was trapped, and he was definitely trapped between these two, let's say, worlds. Him being who he is, which is perfectly fine, is nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, he had this, I don't know if I should even call her religious. Again, to me, it felt more like a fanatic, which not only she didn't approve, but she despised him to the core, which is horrible. Like telling your own child that, I would have preferred to be you, the one that, was dead, than Ada. It's horrible. Unfortunately, in a way, he tried to please his mother, even if I'm pretty sure he thought it was wrong, even if he was also religious, but not like her. Coming to more complicated things, my theory is that the ship is not real. Kerberos, what's the name? Prometheus, nothing is real. It's a simulation. A simulation made by her father. And I was wrong. I thought that her brother's name is Henry, but it's not. I think it's not Killian, that's someone else, but it's starting with a C. Keenan? I hated that I don't remember. It's her father. And this whole thing with the ships, it's repeating over and over again. Because apparently her father wants the boy. And I do believe it's Moira's son. But for some reason, her father wants him. And Daniel is the boy's father and is trying to protect the boy, his son, but at the same time trying to make Moira remember. And I do believe that besides Kerberos and Prometheus, there were other ships, and them two are trying to make Moira remember. And every time they are failing, they move to another ship and another ship and another ship. And her father, when he realized that there is no way to get his hands on the boy, he just sink the ship and start over again and over again and over again and over again. I do believe that everything is just a simulation. I don't know yet why he needs the boy. Maybe because of the pyramid, because in the last shot with her father at the window there was a pyramid, and I think that pyramid is really important. Again, there are too many hints to pyramids, triangles. I don't think it's, a coincidence that the logo of the company is like a triangle with a line. I do believe the pyramid that the boy is carrying is very important. And maybe the father is not after necessarily the boy, but he's after the pyramid, because the boy is always carrying that pyramid all around, and he gave her the pyramid, but because she doesn't remember, she didn't knew what to do with it. Also, no, I don't know. I also believe that they are not in 1899, because the technology that Daniel is using, and the first in command, because after all, he is working with her father, and his goal is to bring the boy to the father. But the technology they're using, that those things, because both of them have it, and the technology that is on the ship with the triangles and that big mechanism doesn't look 1899 to me. I don't know why they chose this period. What is so special about it? Maybe because they are like in somehow a closed environment. It's not that they can just run away. They're on a ship in the middle of the ocean. It's enough for a ship to work properly, to be fast enough. It's not like a whale ship like in 1500. The technology is not too advanced. It's enough. They didn't have radio stations or something like that, but it's enough to communicate with the company through the telegraph. I think this episode I realized something. You know how I called the insect, because I saw in the closed caption, I called the insect a bug, and now I really realize that maybe it's actually a bug, like a bug in the simulation, like you have a bug in a program or something. It's like a literal representation of that bug, and that's why the bug can open doors and open that wall in the hatch. Now I wonder if their memories are real. If Ike's memories are real about his family and them dying, or is just I don't know, a character trait or something. But I don't know, maybe it's real. Maybe his family died, but not like that. Because if there are this, let's say 20 people more or less left, that means they are important. Or not, I don't know. Apparently her father was like brain enthusiast. But yeah, it seems a bit, I don't know if, even if I can say that is low, because even Dark was slower kind of. but I enjoy it so much anyway. So, but yeah, this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. Have enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.